Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 Fascist Iraq gameplay. When we last left off, the new Persian Empire was formed. We helped out the new Persians in their taking over of Iran. We have also set our sights on Afghanistan. We are justifying war goals, and that will be done the 19th of March. And they're improving relations with a few of the allied nations. Hopefully they don't join the allies and pull them into the war. Looking at their armies, they have 6 to 12 divisions, 8 military factories, 7 civilian factories that will be massively beneficial to us. We're running a deficit of 5 steel, and it looks like we need that steel for infantry equipment. We need a lot of it. We're also reinforcing our towed artillery and our support equipment. Let's run the time at speed 3 while we look over these things. Our motorized division is filled, but I don't want to get rid of it because of that 80% efficiency cap. Nationalist Spain has joined the Axis, so this game looks like Spain is going to come to the German Reich's aid. And now Ireland has joined the Allies. More joining up here. Just when Hitler thinks that he is defeated, he calls in Nationalist Spain to help. Maybe too little too late, but that's not our war. We are the Saka's Awesome faction. We don't care a lick about what's going on in Europe until, say, the Soviet Union decides they want to come this way. We have low manpower. 50,000 troops free. Looking at our conscription laws, we would have to do extensive, and that would increase our, that would double our available and not take a hit to factory output. So I think extensive conscription is our next way to go if we don't need entrenchment speed, naval, and we don't have a navy. It wouldn't make any sense to do that. We could hire a tank designer, but we don't even know what a tank is. Light aircraft designer may come in handy. So I'm thinking we increase our manpower by the time the Afghanistan war kicks off, and that way we can have enough for reinforcements. Taking a look at our construction, we're working... Ooh, hello, Field Hospital 2. Field Hospital 2 is ready to go, and we have a 50% reduction in Field Hospital 3. It seems almost crazy not to take that. So we shall. 138 days. Looking at our basic training, we have 1 unit that's waiting on 10 more support equipment, and 16 now percent on their training, which is good for us. We have our Iraqi Special Forces. I wonder what those even are, if I'm honest. We could work on a nuclear effort. 50% reduced ahead of time penalty for the atomic bomb. Because we have gone down the collectivist ethos, and we don't have the liberty ethos at all in mind. Internationalism focus, yeah, we're not communists, so that doesn't work. Technology sharing, we also need why we fight, which I don't think we can do, because it requires either deterrence or foreign expeditions. I guess we could, no. Yep. So essentially, we cannot get that technology sharing because we're so involved with ourselves. We don't have more than 50 factories. It looks like the nuclear effort may be the way to go, or we we bite the bullet and we start making a navy. I think, let's see, aviation, rocketry technology, and jet technology. Jets may be handy. We'll research that for the time being. I don't even think we can get up to jets, but never hurts to know how to do it. We're running at a small deficit here, 128-day deficit there, and a 186-day deficit there. What we really need are these backup military factories to come in. This military factory will be done in June, so 6 months from now. Ooh, we have assembly line production. So that has maxed out the cap, and these factories are starting to become even better. And we do like the sound of that. We're 2 years ahead of time there. Well, 1. So we won't waste any time there. We already have concentrated industry. Construction speed. I think we work through this to get our repair speed up and then our construction speed, or we work on some, our computing machine. Yes, please. A reduced rate for the computing machine will help us in the long run, of course. Anything we can do to drop this research time would be best for us. What are we doing? We have expeditionary forces sent to Al-Muthana. Do we? Well, I don't think we do. I think they has sent some to us. Yeah, no, they have expeditionary forces. Okay. And we're just justifying a war goal, so we're not losing any political power. Minus what we got for our national focus, of course. Still firmly fascist. I don't know what we'll be able to do with rocket infantry. Or, I mean, you know, if we can research jets or not, that's going to be the kicker. Working on our land doctrine here. Our next step is more soft attack and organization. We definitely like that. We could work on improved artillery. We're at 50% for a tank. Working on that field hospital. We have a 50% reduction to a signal company. Okay. And support weapons. Support weapons 4 is what we want. However, yeah, that's Mountaineer defense and breakthrough. So if we were a primarily infantry army, this would help us out better, but still, I mean, it's still good to have. Engineering or a maintenance company to help with our motorized, that may be handy. There's still a lot of things that I can do. Hello, man. You are now assigned to that line. Well, I guess not. Now you are assigned to the line. Now, do we have any other in basic training? We do not, but I think I'll hold off on recruiting from basic training so that the infantry equipment and all the reinforcements and the upgrades can head out to our troops on the front. Start getting some of this surplus back and start getting these units the equipment they need. Right now they're at 79% of their strength. So I'm definitely thinking 1 of infantry equipment 1, 60 of infantry 2. We'll be okay, I think. We do have enough army experience to modify something. Make a variant on something. Looking at my research. Oh, Lithuania and German Reich has fallen. We could research those upgraded close air supports. Or even these fighters. Soviet Union took Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, and Poland has been puppeted. So the Soviet Union isn't playing around. I could make perhaps close air support 2 and make a variant. No, that would be air experience now, wouldn't it? It would indeed. I don't know. I don't believe, this is something I haven't looked at, But can we make a variant? No. We can just, why is this 21 combat width? Now that is curiouser and curiouser. If I remove some of this motorize, that'll take it back down to 19. I think that's actually more effective that way. Use a little bit of army experience, and we should get some of that motorized, yeah, back in storage. So we're good on motorized. We just need to pump out more artillery and support equipment. But we have no other factories to, we can throttle back on the plane, the close air support. And let's kick up. That'll put us even in a greater hole with steel. But we do need these weapons. Tell you what. Let's see, 4 a day, that's 50 days there, and they're making 60 weapons there. Okay. The lasting peace in Europe, huh? Oh wow, so the United Kingdom has just butted themselves right in the middle of the German Reich. Polish People's Republic, and then the Soviet Union has sort of wrapped them up. Yugoslavia's 3 provinces. That's crazy. But yeah, as we were saying, I think I'll put the extra effort there. And once that artillery gets done, I'll shift a factory to support equipment. Once that gets done, I'll shift them to infantry equipment. Unless, of course, Afghanistan is ours by then. 19 March. It may be. Because that is next month. We can modify our government. If we go extensive conscription, we get double our population. We can't do a closed economy because we're not at war. We are on our war economy, so we don't want to change anything there. That's a conversion cost, democratic, subversive. I think it would be in our best interest, since we're not going to design the tank, I think we need more manpower for the time being. And that'll get us even more manpower there. I know we don't have a division in basic training. But reinforcements, I want all of our stuff to come to the front, and I believe we have more than enough troops here on the front line to take Afghanistan. So once this war is done and we can get more equipment popping and we can get more imports coming in, then I'll put a division in basic training. That'll just hold off for the time being. Let's see. 19 March, so 1 month away. And it should be a fairly quick war once we can steamroll through. We won't even call in Persia. Ooh, the Soviet bear is growing, the fall of Berlin. So they're improving diplomatic relations, and poor Tibet is saying, hey, Afghanistan, you seem like pretty good people. So the Soviets have taken Berlin. They have indeed. They're pushing along. This is the end of the German Reich, I feel. They have between 1 and 294 divisions. That's an awful big disparity, don't you think? Alright, I think we're good to go to speed 4 while we get ready for the war. Well, we have our rocket effort now. Let's just go our nuclear effort. Why not? I mean, it doesn't hurt to research it. Afghanistan will be done March 19th. Less than a month away, and we will steamroll. So that should be still this episode. We'll make short work of our Afghanistan neighbors. And is this Afghanistan as well? Yep. So this will put us with bordering reorganized nationalist China, who is fascist. Can we invite to the faction? Wants to contain the aggression of the German Reich, Chinese. It is a major nation. So they don't want to join little old Sokka's faction is awesome. Or Sokka's awesome faction. Perhaps if we improved relations with them, they would reconsider, and that way we would have a very hard-hitting ally here in Asia. All right. Cry havoc, and let's slip the dogs of war. March 19th. We need 7 steel, so now it's almost worth it to bring in a factory, which we will have plenty of, and we'll even bring in 3 tungsten, and we have a surplus of that. So once we get these 3 tungsten, we can cancel that import as well. That will put us with just the amount we need. I am liking the look of that. All right. These guys are at 92%. Let's go ahead and get airplanes in the air. And I don't think there's a friendly air base nearby. Tehran. Close air support in Afghanistan, please. Can I not do that? No, that's the Middle East with Baghdad. That's what I'm currently doing. All right, so you guys are going to relocate up here. And then once you are here in Tehran, whoops, you're going to, what, we can't help out in Afghanistan? Is that still out of range? Boy, that sucks. All right. Never mind, never mind. We'll just do this the ye old fashioned way. 19 March, let's get to it. '15th, 16th. We have all divisions moving? We do. There's the autosave. It's almost like the British Raj is like ready for us to move in on it. That's not how I roll, son. Justification. All right, here we go. Declare war to conquer. We won't need to call in allies. And move. Speed 2, please. Afghanistan has 13 to 15 divisions. We have 20. We are not going to call our allies. You are on aggressive. What are you waiting on? Christmas? Do you need assistance? Why you no move? We are at war with Afghanistan, right? Yes, we are. We're executing the battle plan. Go, man. Why are we not moving? No. You know what? Accept. Why not? Come on. There they move. Okay, so I learned something there. With those embedded troops, they were a country that was not at war with the target. Therefore, we could not move to their territory. I'll remember that for later. I should have just sent them home. Now, what I don't want to happen is that this starts becoming part of the new Persian Empire and we make them bigger. We are taking over this. This is our war. We're the primary. All right, speed 3. Let's kick her up. All right, we have our improved computing machine. Aha, and it is Al-Mathana, Iraq. Sweet. So our next research bonus, a 50% off for more research time? Yes, please. Let us do that. Let's go here, please. You are a part of this too. Matter of fact, there you go. Just make your way around that way. It'll all be over. It's all over soon. Mud. Okay, so we have massive attrition with the mud that we are facing. But no bother. And I don't think Afghanistan has an air base, so I can't move my planes in to help. We're fighting in the rain and the wet, April 4th. So we're definitely in the rainy season, but luckily I don't think we have, you know, our motorized may be at a little bit of a penalty, but we shouldn't be facing too much. Already 27% done. We have lost 8 casualties. It's 58 to 5,000. They definitely were not ready for us. Yep, they're moving up. Moving in nicely. Yeah. This is looking like a good plan. And they won't have very many options as far as where to run to. So we'll just back them up against the wall and this will belong to us. Yeah, we're getting some good flanking. Our organization is holding solid. Theirs is broken. So that's where this advance or execute the plan aggressively comes in, because we can keep them on their heels as far as the organization is concerned. We'll take Kabul. Worth all of their victory points, essentially. Once we take that, they'll be really hurting for certain. Okay, so we do have units moving into the south. That is what I wanted. Units are going to pinch in from the west and move up north, which is excellent. So the new Persian Empire is cutting this in half. But I want to annex the whole thing. I don't think the new Persian Empire's, The new Persian Empire's contribution has not been that good at all. We have more research. That was our Hospital 3. Now we're ahead of time there, so we can focus on perhaps a maintenance company. Oh, support weapons 4 would be good. And heart attack and piercing, since we're facing mainly soft targets. Or infantry weapons 3. I think we take this for the time being. And then once we get those weapons done, we'll have enough punch to make infantry weapons 3. There we go. We have conquered it. We will take all states for us, please. In the turn. So Afghanistan is annexed. They have no orders. So let's just tell them to... I don't want to look hostile. Let's just tell them to garrison up in Baghdad. We have plenty of factories now that we can put to good use. Yeah, we have 7 new factories we can put to use. So, 1, 2, 3. We have plenty of planes. We might want to start a second line, or we just crank up here with infantry equipment. That might be the way to go. We'll need 33 steel, and we're already down 14. We could make a second line of something that doesn't involve steel, which it all involves steel there, except the fighters. And we can make a variant. Granted, it would probably be better to, how many do we have? 3? 4. All right, so we got some fighters being made. Reserves. Let's put all these planes in Baghdad. And then once we get a fighter plane, we'll put one there and just tell the everyone to go there. Okay, we're a little behind now on towed artillery for 11 days. Support equipment for 245. So we're gaining more equipment there for sure. We have our nuclear effort. We can't do our extra research slots. Nope. We have 39 factories and we need more than 50. So okay, our naval effort. We'll get started on our navy, I guess. Our next move. Can we work on improving relations with China and then inviting to a faction? I think we can. Let's improve our relations with China until they agree to join our faction. We have integrated support, more research. Research our soft attack, or do we want this close air support variant? Or do we want a tank? Or improved artillery? I think since we're rolling with artillery, we'll research the artillery, make a variant of it, and be able to do some damage there. How are things looking in Europe? So the German Reich, is it still angry with everyone? France is now taking over nationalist Spain. It's all good times. Japan has been pushed back to its main islands. How do the Soviets feel about us? Just a different ideology. He don't want to steamroll us. That's good. When was our last autosave, by the way? 5th of May? We'll wait till it autosaves one more time. I think now we can import more steel. Like so. And we're exporting 1. We need 6. Tungsten. What are we making with tungsten? I must be blind. Okay, so we're making artillery with tungsten. I think what we can do is we can cancel our tungsten trade. Okay, so we need 2 more, but that's just artillery. That's okay. That's filled. In fact, we can throttle back that production and put it in support equipment. Do we have any fighters ready to go? We do. Reserves. Yeah, we have. Okay. We're doing close air support. That's fine. Matter of fact, cancel that mission. There's no need to. Do we have any fighters? Yeah, we have 3 fighters. Close air support. We have 0 fighters in our air forces, but we have 3 fighters in storage. Makes no sense to me. Can't we put fighters here? Reserve airplanes that are not being used. Oh, derp. I'm an idiot. There's our fighters. And then we want 400. Let's just do 400 and 400. So those fighters are now ready to go. So we can get some sort of air superiority. And there is the auto save, ladies and gentlemen. So we have Afghanistan now in our grasp. We are working on improving relations with reorganized nationalist China. They need 3 more reasons, and then they can join our faction, which makes me very excited. But that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen, in this episode of Hearts of Iron 4. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. And for our expanded Iraq, for Sokka's awesome faction, and for reorganized nationalist China, who we are trying to envelop. I will see you in the next Hearts of Iron 4 video. Take care.